How much work goes into your morning cup of coffee? For many of us, making one takes only a few minutes, just a quick brew or a trip to a local cafe. But behind this simple comfort is an enormous, often invisible chain of effort that spans countries, oceans, and centuries. And it all begins in high-altitude farming towns like HIDDEA, Colombia. In these remote areas, family farmers have cut down sections of forest to make way for orderly rows of coffee bushes. These plants, originally native to Ethiopia, now thrive in equatorial climates. Their fruit, known as coffee cherries, must be harvested with care, because not all cherries ripen at once. Picking is done by hand. In places like HIDDEA, workers climb steep fields from sunrise to sunset, gathering more than 25 kilos per shift, often for wages that barely support a family. While the setting may feel modern, the system is anything but. Global coffee and tea economies were once powered by colonial rule, using unpaid or underpaid labor to fuel the desires of distant markets. Today's process is more mechanized, but the imbalance of reward remains. Once the cherries are picked, they're brought to a processing station. Here, a machine removes the pulp and separates the seeds, what we call coffee beans, based on how dense they are. The best quality seeds, which sink in water, are collected for the next stage. They're soaked in fermentation tanks for up to 2 days, softening the fruit residue. Then they're washed and placed outdoors to dry. While many producers use automated dryers in HIDDEA, beans are spread out on raised mesh beds under the sun. Over the course of about 3 weeks, workers turn them by hand to ensure a consistent dry. After drying, the beans are sent to a regional facility equipped with high-tech sorting machines. These devices sort by weight, size, and even color using cameras and air jets. The best beans are sent to specialists known as Q graders, expert tasters who roast and sample them in a process called cupping. The cupping process evaluates flavor, aroma, and texture. Based on these results, each batch is scored for quality and prepared for export. The beans are then packed into large jute sacks, up to 70 kilograms per bag, and loaded into shipping containers that can hold over 20 tons each. From there, coffee begins its global voyage. Cargo ships with international crews transport it from tropical docks to markets across the world. No country consumes more coffee than the United States, and cities like New York alone go through millions of cups every day. When the beans arrive at East Coast ports like Newark, they're inspected, cleared, and hauled off by long-haul trucks to roasting warehouses nearby. At these roasteries, the beans are placed into huge spinning drums, where they're heated by open flame and monitored closely for temperature, moisture, and chemical changes. A trained technician fine-tunes the roast, unlocking flavor and aroma by releasing the oils inside the bean. After roasting, the beans are cooled, sealed in airtight bags, and distributed via delivery vans to coffee shops and retailers. At this point, your coffee is nearly ready, but it's not in your cup just yet. Importers and cafe owners have carefully chosen the beans. Logistics teams have tracked every delivery, and baristas across your city are grinding, brewing, and pouring hundreds of cups every morning for customers in a rush. That ceramic mug in your hand may look simple, but it represents centuries of human labor. The old colonial trade routes may be gone, but the dynamics of global production still favor those who profit most, not those who work hardest. Altogether, hundreds of people are involved in producing a single cup of coffee, not including the dockworkers, transport drivers, factory operators, or maintenance crews behind the scenes. Many of those people earn little. Some risk injury. A few work informally, with no legal protections at all. So as we enjoy the smell, taste, and ritual of our daily cup, let's also recognize what it truly costs, not in money, but in people. Because what you're holding isn't just a warm drink. It's the final product of a global machine, one that still mirrors the hierarchies it was built on long ago.